20 years ago, a bunch of teenagers played a game of great and terror. Shora? Shora, why do you have that trading card? Why is it blank, Shora? Shora,
Sorry, Shibuya boy, but this is my show now. Welcome to Toon World. 20 years ago, a group of bad boy teens and tweens played a game of great and terrible power. There were no rules in the golden age of Yugioh Japanimation until a young boy named Yugi discovered that he could use motion tweening. Now it's up to Toon ShibuyaGato.
Shoddy.
Toon Shora.
Oh no! He can see my beaver!
Toon Carlamity Wheeler.
Why is he eating it like that?
And Roxas.
Netflix didn't autoplay past the intro. And you know what? Carl's not wrong about the intro. It does slap.
To revisit the golden era using the Millennium Microphone and save the world from the Shadow Tweens, just as that bad Pharaoh boy did 5,020 years ago.
Welcome to the Millennium Microphone. Episode 7.
Wait, did everybody record their intro?
I think we did.
I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure, because we're fucking already off the wall today.
I'll know when I'm editing, because I might have to DM someone if we haven't all done it. But hey, who cares?
We're all exhausted from
gamers.
playing Melody Memory.
Welcome to episode 7, the Toon World version.
Yeah, to start off on a not Yu-Gi-Oh related topic, God, Melody Memory is so
good.
good. I need this plat this week. I'm over halfway there, so I expect it soon, but
I'm the only one in this group who hasn't played it
I think
yet.
my favorite part of Melody of Memory is when you get to the secret track at the end where it's just the Yu-Gi-Oh theme.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah. Did you say Melody of Memories?
outro still fucking
Damn,
slaps.
Are you not a true Kingdom Hearts fan?
I can't believe the next Kingdom Hearts is going to be delving into Yu-Gi-Oh!
The next Kingdom Hearts, they all cross over with Shonen Jump instead of Disney.
I'd buy that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
Sora bumps into Light Yagami and he's just like, hey, little boy, you want to see my book?
Good God.
No! Meanwhile, Riku ends up in Haikyuu, so he has to learn how to play
I'd be down for that, though. He just like spikes it and darkness surrounds the ball and everyone's like, what?
Yes!
A Heartless pops up in front of Riku and then a volleyball from Hinata comes flying over and smacks it in the face and destroys it.
Hinata and Kageyama's party members, though? The limit is the freak quick. I want
The
this
battle theme is Hikari Are. I'm getting into this. I'm getting into
Oh my
this.
God damn it.
No.
This is really
We have to go deeper. Carl, he crosses over with Light Yagami, except Grim from Billy and
No,
Mandy
shut
is
up.
now his Shinigami.
No, shut up. We're not going there.
No,
Night,
Shora.
an old woman bumped into me in the grocery store, spilled almond milk all over me, Rome.
Sure, don't be ridiculous. His Shinigami isn't invisible.
That's true. You know Sora would be able to
If
see
only-
him.
Yeah.
If only someone
That's
could
what it
do
is.
something about
Sora-
Mrs. Bethany Stevenson. Here, I took a picture.
Sora would see fucking Ryuk following Light around and be like, look out for that Heartless. And Ryuk would be like, you can see me. And Light be like, I have to kill this kid.
And meanwhile, he's just
What's
like,
your name?
I'm Sora. Last
Sora...
name.
Kingdom
What?
Hearts. I'm Sora Kingdom Hearts.
Sora just stares off into the sky just like, what is my last name?
It's really funny. I hadn't even
And
considered.
then Goofy goes, no, I'm Goofy. Yup.
Well, I mean, Donald and Goofy's names are pretty well known, so, like, Donald Fauntleroy Duck does not stand a chance.
Light's a huge fan of Donald Duck, so he's just like, Donald Fauntleroy Duck?
George Geef?
Oh, Jesus. All right, well, Twitter's getting an earful today.
Welcome back to the Yu-Gi-Oh podcast.
Yes, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast first and
Yu-Gi-Oh
foremost.
sometime.
And a Kingdom Hearts podcast only sometimes. Not all the time. I'll start one eventually when I can get someone else to edit. That's the funny bit. Haha.
Carl.
Just edit it yourself, Lazy. What?
Bitch.
Oh, man.
I barely edit my own shit.
Exactly.
Nope.
But it's different formats. Anyway,
Damn, you're right.
welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh, where they spend 5,000 years, aka 5 episodes, on a single duel.
Pretty good duel, though.
Neat. Very good duel, though. Yeah. Except for the parts where it just goes over the exact same points like 6 separate times, but we'll get to that. Before anything else, I do believe that we have a ritual that we need to enact.
The ritual of the pot
Yes,
of greed.
I hereby summon
Carl,
the Millennium McGriddle in attack position.
No, hold on. Because I need to draw 2 cards to give to the pot of greed. Because otherwise he won't tell me what to say here. And that would be very tragic. Incredibly so. However would I get around on my own improving this shit without having the pot just like whisper in my ear and tell me, hey, talk about the Patreon.
You heard it here first, folks. Shibuya doesn't have talent gato.
Wow.
Exactly.
God damn.
Episodes 35 through 40. Yugi fights Pegasus. Yugi's losing to Pegasus. Then Yugi steps into the ring and starts beating Pegasus. So Pegasus resorts to using dark magics to sacrifice a child to try to win a card game and still loses.
Yugi beats the shit out of Pegasus with his fists.
And then Pegasus waxes poetic in an old diary about his dead wife or whatever.
Yeah, who cares about that?
And then
All right, cool. That's the
Shadi,
entire podcast this week.
They've already
Wow,
talked about
fucked
that.
up.
That's why I was like, why are they bringing this up again? Like
Yeah.
freaking.
his
Everybody's up for
wife.
this.
My wife.
But that's for later, because we're only 15 minutes in, and not even actually, because I started recording
Yugi,
early.
my wife, very beautiful. Many pictures I make. Painted with the goat's fur.
No. No.
She's too old for you.
Honestly, knowing that Pegasus is an artist, though, I wonder if... Actually, I think they do address it at one point, that he drew all the card art for Duel Monsters himself.
Yes.
They literally make like a direct mention of it in the next like major arc.
Hell yeah.
But that's for later, not for now.
Yeah, for now, we have a car driving very loudly by my street. I don't know if that'll pick up on the mic, but
Gotta love
if it
it.
doesn't,
didn't hear
then I just sound insane. Anyway, episode 35.
We're watching 35. I watched 45.
Rip.
Episode 35, starting with surprise! We're right where we've always been for the last like 10 episodes, Yugi.
I thought you were gonna say we're starting with the intro still fucking slapping.
No, you're starting with that, because that's your bit, not
You're
mine.
right.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Real talk though. Having them be like, Yugi comes through the door and they're all like, surprise!
Guys, you're all standing exactly where I left you
Oh.
yesterday.
Right? I was like, wait, what happened? Why is? What?
Yeah, it's like,
Surprise! We're all still stuck on the
I
island.
love-
surprise, you, nothing's changed.
I love Yugi
Fuck,
like
we're lost.
standing there looking through his deck, just like, my grandpa's heart's been with me this whole time, and he's looking at Karibo and Feral Imp. I'm like, I hope your grandpa doesn't have those in his heart.
No,
That's
he said
scary.
that while looking straight into Celtic Guardian's eyes.
That's true. It was
The
Celtic
first
Guardian,
thing I'm
Feral
going to
Imp,
do
Karibo.
is get rid of this feral fucking imp.
That's my Feral
Hey,
Imp.
listen, I'll take Feral Imp over
Shut up,
Horned
you.
Imp. Horned Imp's just a boring dude. Feral
Horned
Imp is
Imp's
a gremlin.
scary. Horned Imp is like someone you'd see in a dark alleyway snorting a line.
Yeah, normal dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just
Normal.
a Tuesday for Shibuya.
I live in Florida, bitch. I'm in the
That's
Wild
true.
West.
Man.
You want to know what my first note is? You want to know what my first note is for episode 35? Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually want to know how many O's I put in Yu-Gi-Oh! So hold on. Let me actually run that through like a character checker or something.
Oh, Carl, did you make any sexual joke notes about you can learn in any book?
About what?
There's some line Pegasus says that, like, you can't learn this in any book.
No, I didn't.
Dang it.
Got him. Not that
You can learn
predictable.
it in one book, but that book's not available.
This one's called the Kama Sutra.
114 O's.
Cecilia and I learned a lot about that before the accident.
Did you know that I have the only funny bunny version of it in the world?
No, that's bad. They call that a hentai in Japan, where we are from.
I commissioned it from a furry artist on Twitter.com. It cost me like $7,000.
What's Japan? I'm from Brooklyn.
Now, Shora, why would Pegasus need to commission what he can make on his own? He doesn't have to share his fetishes with the world. He can keep them all
That's
to
true.
himself
Bitch,
and
I
then make
can't
them
get off to my
overpowered.
own art.
Just like, oh my god, who was it?
I mean, good for you. Pegasus lives a different lifestyle.
There was, I think it was a Japanese artist who just like drew a whole bunch of furry porn and kept it hidden in a secret compartment in a drawer or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember who the fuck that was, but it was
If
crazy.
you have the talent, you don't need to commission everything that
Just
you want.
kept it all locked away, and then they found it, I think, after he died. They're like, what the fuck? This dude a freak.
The ultimate parting gift.
Oh, man. Were you guys telling me about that, like, Wonder Bread porn?
Oh God,
Or did I just,
I
like-
don't know who told you about that, but every time I have to remember it, it hurts.
No, I
So, for those of you watching the podcast who might not know, there's a guy online who is notorious for commissioning people to draw white women, usually either deforesting areas or buying excessive amounts of Wonder Bread. It is a very personal and very much his own kink thing. He's also been tied to a lot of white supremacy stuff.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. His kink is Karen's buying
So,
the cartloads of Wonder Bread. Somehow.
and also fucking chopping down entire forests.
I can't remember if one of you guys told me about it or I just, like, stumbled upon it on Twitter and I was just like, what is
I would
this?
believe either, to be honest.
Yeah, no, Carl, you think that might... You weren't expecting that? No. Fucking somebody who actually knows him in real life came out online and just said, yeah, no, this guy's into, like, some real white supremacy bullshit. Don't support him, like, at all.
That's
Good.
fucking insane.
I mean, better know from someone who, like, actually knows him.
Oh, God.
So I'm not gonna lie, I thought that Pegasus was just gonna steal all of Yugi's friends' souls.
Yeah, why didn't he do that?
Since they were all standing on the side. I thought I remembered that being a thing, but I guess I thought wrong.
You'd think the guy who wants to steal souls to get more powerful would just, steal souls randomly. Like, Croquet, come here for a moment. Yes, sir. Ah!
He has a sense of honor. And also, he's
All
not
right.
going to steal Croquet's soul, then he couldn't torture him.
Alright, hey sir,
Chemo, come here for a
here's
moment.
your pizza
Yes, sir.
delivery.
Ah!
oh, thank you very much for the pizza, my fine man. Alright, do you have a tip? Yes, it's your soul to me!
Yes, here's my tip. Don't sail out to the middle of fucking nowhere on an island to deliver pizza, or else you might get mugged.
Man, I make
What?
$7.25 an hour.
He looks like, wait a minute, the card didn't fill in. Yeah, you think I got a soul? I work for Pizza Hut.
Oh, shit. Here's $5.
It's like the Amazon delivery guy all over again.
Ooh, this is like the time I met Mr. Bezos.
There's a reason they started sending drones. I can't believe Mr. Bezos has the Millennium Wallet.
I like at the beginning of this episode that Joey's just like, Yugi's no Kaiba, he'll win. And I was like, Kaiba, he's literally the champion. Like, what?
Well, Kaiba also did lose to Yugi.
Thinking about it, Joey.
He didn't lose last time though, right? He only lost because of the
Well, Kaiba literally stood on the edge of a building and said, if you win this duel, I'm going to kill myself. So I don't know if that's exactly
Yugi still
fair.
lost.
Bro, I've
That's
done
not
that.
tournament regulation, you know?
I've done that in like Splatoon. Messaged the enemy team just like, if you guys win this match, I'm gonna jump out my fucking window. Works 85% of the time.
And how exactly do you do that?
Oh.
In the Nintendo Switch voice app?
Yeah.
Oh no, I just remembered something, and I'm sorry to go back to that topic, but
no.
that Wonder Bread dude.
No. I was trying to move on from it.
No, fuck you. You have to learn this information.
I really don't
Sure,
have
you
to.
can stop now.
That guy is so bad. Shadman refused to fucking take a commission from him.
I don't know who that is, so.
Good.
Yeah, I had heard that. And we're moving on from the topic by laughing at how Yugi literally is just like, you release Kaiba and Mokuba's souls, and Pegasus is just like, damn, I thought you hated Kaiba, and he's like, I'm not doing it for Kaiba. Mokuba's nice.
I'm doing it for Mokuba. He doesn't deserve this.
Yeah, look, a vow to Mokuba. Did he just read my mind?
Oh.
Did I read your mind? That's an
Okay.
excellent
Ooh,
question.
it's not like this was established like 6 episodes ago in the Kaiba duel
I can't
or
believe
anything,
it.
Yugi
It's almost
boy.
as if he can read my mind. I just said I've been reading your mind.
Yugi, look
no,
out. He's
this
up to
has to
some
be
weird
some trick. He can't be reading my mind. Literally, I'm reading your mind right now.
Yugi, I think he's got some camera set up somewhere. How many times do I have to say, I'm reading his mind? I think he might
Jesus
be reading
fucking-
his mind. Don't be silly, Tristan. No such thing.
See, this is...
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, let's make this easier. Okay, Yugi, you're thinking a lot of really bad shit about Taya Gardner. You need to stop.
What?
Or what rhymes with
Yugi, what does he
bind
mean?
Montrol?
What does he mean, Yugi?
Listen, it really says something that I can cross-reference your deepest, darkest thought with my copy of the Funny Bunny Kama Sutra.
Wait, Yugi, what is that? I don't
looked up
understand.
Shadman, by
I'm
the way.
British. What does that mean?
Shut up, Bakura from school.
What's up, Bio?
Oh, I said I looked up Shadman, by the way. That was yikes.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
That was my
Protectory listeners, don't fucking do that. Go look up Shadman.
Oh, man.
Yogi's gonna kick his keister.
Sure.
Um,
Okay, so Bakura coming back with, like, being super sus. What?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that guy was dead.
Bakura's always sus.
Yeah, you thought. But then he's
They
not.
always think that, but then I come back and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Spooky.
Like a serial killer in a movie. You think I die, but at the end I pop back out like a surprise twist.
By the end of this series, I'm going to be like that one movie where they send Jason to space and he becomes a cyborg. That's a real
Don't
thing.
talk about Jason X.
Would you rather I talk about the 17th Leprechaun movie?
I love that
Yes.
they're like, Pegasus is after something, but what? And I'm like, Pegasus straight up said multiple times he wants the Millennium Puzzle. Are you all like, are you all
What's
okay?
the puzzle and souls? Literally, this ain't that hard to figure out, kids.
He said it so many times. How does he have to put it down
How
on a
many
fucking
times do I have
whiteboard?
to spell this out for these dumb fucks? I want your puzzle and your soul.
He puts down like a fucking hangman thing on a whiteboard. He just writes down the puzzle, but it's like the lines underneath, and he's like, all right, guess what the word is? This is what I want. Is it, money? No. Begins with
No, I
a
have plenty of
P,
that.
ends with an uzzle. Baby dragon?
Houses the spirit of an evil monster, potentially, we don't know.
Baby dragon.
Pringles.
The box of Pringles I bought.
It's golden. Literally solid gold.
Golden Corral.
The pea jar I have in my bag. Joey, why do you have?
the
I don't want
fuck?
to know.
Stop it. I'm gonna shift us away from this topic and onto the topic of what the fuck, Joey? Why are you out here calling Pegasus an overdressed prima donna?
Oh, fucking great.
I lost my mind. That's so good.
I gotta talk about my favorite fucking line in the episode. Pegasus going just like, do I know how to throw a tournament or do I know how to throw a duelist kingdom tournament?
Right? I was like,
It's
that's not the
so
same
good.
thing.
He's so full of himself. He's the best.
So fucking great. Can we also talk about how Bakura
also-
is disgusting and has to be pushed into the pit? I think he just went to the John. Tristan will be back. Went to the loo. Went to take a squat.
Yeah, he was pretty good at, like, being like, oh yeah, I don't know. Oh, look at this, and they're like, oh yeah, let's not.
I think
Worry about
Tristan had to pee, isn't it?
Oi, I think he needed to take a funny whiz.
Think he had to drop
take
some
a right
trow,
dump.
Drain the trouser snake. Crikey.
Paint the walls brown.
I'm Australian now. Dingo ate your baby.
And then cut to Tristan in the corridors of the castle just going, man, this is worse than trying to find your friends down at the mall. And my first thought is not in 2020. It's not.
I was just like, you got friends? Shit. I just go to the mall and go to the Barnes & Noble and cry in the manga section.
Oh yeah, I'll just read the haiku and just be like, man.
My note about Tristan is just stab them. Tristan, stab them.
Yes.
I love how hard Taya simps for Yugi all of the time.
She really
Right?
does.
I was like, oh, Taya has a crush on Yugi.
Yes.
Or does she?
Like out of nowhere. Maybe not out of nowhere.
Not entirely out of nowhere, but here's where it starts to go from like, huh, he's actually kind of neat to, I will date you.
I love how they're just like, how is
It's like,
Pegasus?
Yugi, open up memberships. I'll tier 3 sub to you, please.
All
I'm
simp
just
for
waiting.
you, king of games.
Yugi, did you know that I have an OnlyFans?
Oh, that's really neat, Taya. That's a good way to make a little extra money.
Yeah.
Why is she?
You want to know the link?
Why is she a gremlin?
Listen, I grew up with 3 fucking sisters. I will give every female character in the world a goblin voice.
No, I respect it.
I like that. After all these episodes of them just being like, Pegasus doesn't do magic, he just goes like, all right, Yugi, I want your soul when I win, and they're like, yeah, magic. He wants the magic and takes the souls, and it's like, you guys just.
You
now
literally
you
spent
believe
an
in
entire
it.
night trying to disprove the magic that you already acknowledged was real, considering
now
Yugi's
you-
grandpa's in the magic coma.
Joey Wheeler, if you don't shut the fuck up
Driving me
right
fucking
now,
crazy.
I'm going to lock you in a cage in a fucking puppy dog Kigurumi.
That already
Hey, joke's
happened
on
once.
you, Busta. I like that.
Joke's on you, Pegasus. That's my fetish, and joke's on you. It's also mine.
Joke's on you. Letting people live out their fetishes is my kink.
Are we?
Incidentally, Joey, did you know that this island is out in international waters?
Are we? We having a moment here? We having a bonding experience here?
Just thought you might need to know that because international waters.
We can make it a bondage
There's
experience.
no laws here.
What?
Chemo, get the cage.
No.
No!
No.
He's trying to run away. Evil Bakura trips him so he falls, and then Chemo just grabs him.
How did Tristan put that armor on so fast?
Right?
It's not a question of how did he put the armor on. It's a question of how the fuck did he sneak up on anybody in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my question
really.
is, how did the guard, who was still like relatively close by, not hear that armor clanging against every fucking step as he tried to drag himself across?
How
that
did he not? How did he not hear
hard stone floor?
Tristan fucking tripping and then landing on the dragon statue and the fucking door opening and just be like, "What was that noise?" and just come running back over?
They literally have like an entire team of security, and they're like, "Oh, someone got through," and it's like, "What?"
Yeah, like
What are you
they
guys
have a
doing?
sensor on the key to the cell, and only the key to the cell, not the secret doorway.
They didn't even put cameras down there so they could look. It's just like, yeah, we have a secure thing, like a digital lock on the door so we can tell if someone opens it. Can you tell who opens it? No. So if a guard needed to open the cell for any reason to check it out, and they're like, their communicator wasn't working at all, would you just send a bunch of guys down there with fucking invisible guns to like shoot the shit out of them?
Just to go point at them
Yes.
violently.
You're a traitor. No, I was looking for the child. He just went.
In fairness, Pegasus
No, I'm-
absolutely would do that
That's
to his
true.
staff.
I'm not a traitor. I dropped my switch and it fucking dropped into the cage and I couldn't reach it.
Mokuba.
That's a likely story.
The little Mokuba boy just went and grabbed it. His little corpse just grabbed it and he started playing it. He won't stop saying it's a me, but it's like very quiet and it's really creepy. I was playing Mario Odyssey. He just keeps saying it now. It's a me.
He keeps asking me for my credit card so he can buy V-Bucks. I didn't even know Fortnite was on the Switch.
It's a me. It's a me. He won't stop. He won't stop. Make him stop, please.
It's a me.
It's really scary. It's like a horror
It's
movie.
a me.
Also, the fact that Bakura's item, a Millennium necklace, whatever that thing is called,
The
just
Millennium
like
ring.
gives him super hearing.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, what is
Yeah.
he talking
It's
about?
got a lot of powers you don't know
The
about.
ring does a lot of really vague shit. To get used to it.
It's like, is it usually like a location? Like, what is this? What is this superpower?
Did you like how it could just point out to where Mokuba was, even though he doesn't have anything Millennium item related on him?
I mean, neither did the maze, and it still pointed him to the end of the labyrinth.
That's true. And so it just sort of like
I thought that was
points in-
linked with the Millennium Eye.
Yeah, I thought it was like this way to get to I.
Yeah, but that wouldn't guide you accurately through a fucking maze either.
Are you sure? I was telling you the way to
Just
get out
point
to get
up.
to it.
It would point up towards the castle, and then you'd be like, well, shit.
No, the ring's smart enough to point you like, all right, we got to get out of this maze. I'm gonna show you the way through
Well, then
to
if
get
the
to the
ring's
item.
sentient, why can't it let Bakura just listen in to Croquet on the phone?
It did.
Yeah, exactly.
When Tristan goes to save Mokuba and he just like knocks out the security guard by throwing a helmet on him.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
He slapped the helmet on him.
Yeah,
and
that
then
also
punched
happened in
him.
the sub, and I was like, really? I thought he would have, like, just punched him in the back of the head or something.
No, he puts
Right.
the helmet on so that then when he punches with the metal glove, it'll not only like make a loud reverb sound in the helmet, but also knock him the fuck out.
Yeah, true.
Of course.
I think. I don't know, I'm just fucking taking guesses here.
I just wanna play a little game with y'all. It's called Guess the Name Change.
Oh,
This
I thought it was
time-
gonna be the secret tunnel
Oh,
game.
was the
where-
archery girl censored?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
I was like, yeah, I actually see it this time.
Yeah. Because
It's just like one solid color.
Yeah, in JP, it's just the clams. There's no, like,
Yeah.
top or anything.
That's what I figured.
But the monster in question right now is Ryuran. What is Ryuran called in Japanese? I'd like to hear your
Eggman.
thoughts.
Dragon egg?
Dreg.
Okay.
His name is Dregory.
Gregory. Okay. Interesting. Do you have any guesses, Bio?
I just said Eggman.
That's probably like hell egg or devil egg or something like that.
No, it's literally just dragon egg. Which I assume is what Ryuran literally translates to. Which makes it even
I
funnier.
love when Yugi's
That's
just like, I'll
really
scramble
good.
your egg.
It's
It's just
really
like,
good.
yes.
Some of Yugi's lines in this five-parter
me-
are really good.
Let me look this.
That's
Oh,
even
when
funnier.
Pegasus counterattacks Yugi, and Yugi's like, oh, he must be psychic. And it's just like,
Yes, we've established this!
Yeah, like it's almost as if he can fucking read minds, and you've all seen evidence of this every fucking Pegasus duel, and he said it multiple times, Yugi.
Yeah, it is really funny how often Yugi's just like, why can he read my mind?
Yugi's like, how can you defeat a duelist who can read your every thought? And I'm just like, gun.
You've had an eternity to figure this out, bud. And you haven't.
Grab gun, point, shoot, win.
Not in English, he can't.
That's true, not in English. Then you gotta grab the invisible gun.
point violently.
Mind gun. What?
I will point at you effortlessly. No, pointing my one weakness. It made a hole appear in my tummy tum.
I like
Joey
when
just pulls
Joey
out a
tells-
Nerf gun and just goes, it's Nerf or nothing, you. And then he fires.
Your Nerf gun sent him to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, sure. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, this bad boy's won me a bunch of Nerf wars. All the kids always disappeared, and I
This is-
never thought
this-
to ask why.
This is my
guess I
grandpa's
know now.
Nerf gun from the war. From Vietnam.
That's just what it's like living in New York. You gotta carry a Nerf gun with you
Gotta
everywhere
carry
you
that
go.
piece on you, Yug.
You also can't dress in like specific colors, because if you do, you're gonna get shot.
That's true. First off, the animation with the beaver warrior when he got summoned and like his weird fucking sounds made me absolutely break down.
It's good.
It was
It's
fucking
real good.
hysterical. Also, I couldn't stop singing the Secret Tunnel song from Avatar when Tristan found the secret tunnel.
Yeah, that was pretty good. See, I was just thinking about how this man tripped over his own feet, grabbed it, and literally all he had to do was stick his ass out, and he managed to find the way forward. And it's like, damn, if only my ass was that powerful.
I feel that.
I think on my last note for 35 is Joey's just like, don't let him psych you out, Yug. And I'm like, look, of course he's gonna psych him out. He can read his mind. Like,
Yeah.
One of my last ones was Tristan about to get gangbanged.
oh,
I mean, during the entire sequence of Tristan about to knock that fucking dude out, my first thought was just, what a waste of time. I could be playing Dark Souls. Did you say Dark Souls?
Oh no, he knocked me out, and now Mokuba has my Nintendo Switch again.
I really want to make an edit now of that scene, and it just has the "you died" in the serif font.
My British senses are activated.
All right, Mokuba, I'll get you out of here. Get on my back, Mokuba. Da, 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 da.
It's a me.
Da, 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 da. Why is he doing this? I think I'm gonna leave
Holy
him here.
shit, he's got brain damage.
Someone damaged his drain. Wait, no.
He has brain damage. Finally, someone I can talk to.
And when they're running from the guards, he just moves on to Luigi's mansion. He's just like, Mario. Mario.
Mokuba, I need you to shut the fuck up. You keep attracting the guards while my ass is clapping.
He just really loudly in his half comatose state just goes, Mario.
Oh god, the clap of my metallic ass cheeks has alerted the guards once again. Bakura, what do we do?
Swim. What?
What?
The chamber floods with water. How did you do that? The Umi card.
What's an Umi?
So real talk, Bakura just fucking opening the episode for episode 36 with, "Where are you, little Mokuba?"
Yeah, no, it was bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I sent Shura these notes, but I put this note where he said that line, "Where are you, little Mokuba?" But I went, "Don't say it like that, Bakura, God Almighty." And then, Bakura from the sex offenders list?
man.
This'll be as easy as that time I blindfolded Tristan and told him to have a hot dog.
Nope.
Wait, what?
Nope. Nope, Kogias. Nope.
But yeah, the dub versus subplot for a lot of these episodes is actually pretty different, and it's weird how in having to change Mokuba having the key to important documents into so long as Mokuba lives, the heir of Kaiba Corp can transfer ownership to whoever, changes the entire Bakura subplot, because in Japanese it's like, I want those documents, I want control of this company, and in English it's like, I want this child's empty body.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
I need a new vessel for
I
my
want to get inside
soul.
of this child.
What's so
No.
important about Kaiba Corp? Because everybody wants that.
It's a card
Pegasus-
game economy, and they make card game shit.
Also because Pegasus wants their what is it, the hologram technology, so that then
Yes.
he can use that
Yeah.
along with the power of the Millennium items to bring his
For
wife back.
his wife.
His wife.
It's a
Gotcha.
mixture of, they're just a massive company with a shitload of money, and
And they're super
Yeah.
evil. I put down 2 important notes at the start of this.
Intro still fucking slaps.
Well, that's not one of them, but yes, that is one. I had written down, Ryuran is so awful, nasty little leggy, eggy dragon.
I love Ryoran.
And then when he popped out, oh god,
Fucking
no,
love
no,
it.
no, put him back in the egg. No, 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 no.
But Carl, he never left the egg. It's like Togepi. They've never left.
It's like
They've always been
Togepi
there.
if it was a dragon and smoking crack.
it's like Baby Dragon, except fucking worse.
It's
Jesus
it's
Christ.
adult. It's like baby dragon left in the incubator a little too long.
Oh God, why is it an adult, yet it's also still wearing its
Arrested
eggshell?
Development
No,
Dragon.
I don't like this. I don't like this, Pegasus. What the fuck is
so
wrong with your
bad.
deck? If you don't like that, you're not going to like my clam.
You know what's really bad? Now I'm thinking
What?
of an Arrested Development bit between what's his name, the one with the glasses who's like kind of balding, and the mom.
Oh, fuck. I literally only remember him as I blew myself.
I'm forgetting the character's name because it's been years since I've seen Arrested Development. But I'm thinking of the of the bit where he's just like holding a bunch of Toon monsters. And it's just like, yes, mother, I got these from Army.
Oh, the one, yeah, that one who fucking loses
Buster?
a hand from a seal.
Yes,
Is his name Buster? Right?
yes, I
Yeah,
think
it's
so.
Buster.
Oh yeah. Arrested Development is so good. We demand to be taken seriously, and it's all the trespassers on Duelist Kingdom.
It's just a banana, Michael. How much could it possibly cost? 10 Dark Magician Girls?
Okay, I think I know what I have to make the thumbnail for this for this episode.
I love that fucking Yugi's just like, I'm gonna put myself in skull defense mode. I'm not gonna try and attack or nothing. And Pegasus is just like, how many times do I have to tell you I can read your mind? I know what you're doing, Yugi.
Right.
I know what your face done is. I know you're goading me into an attack. Yugi, you should know. I told you so many times.
And he's like, "What? I can't hear you. La 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 la."
What's that? You can read minds? So you're
Yeah,
good
I
at
was-
Minesweeper?
Part of my notes are, you activated my trap card, and then Pegasus traps the trap card. And then
Yes.
here's another trap card, and I was just like, oh my god.
Counter traps are really
Yeah,
raw.
that's pretty much how Yu-Gi-Oh goes.
Yeah.
I activate this. Will I activate this in response to that? Will I activate this in response to that? Will I activate this in response to that?
Oh man.
And then you go fish.
Okay, but none of these actually negate each other.
I
Yeah.
don't know why I had this note, but I just say Joey jumped ship quick. I don't know what he did, but
Joey is so wishy-washy in this duel. Like, this is the one that counts, and he's just like, you can't beat him, you'll give up. And it's like, he can't give up, Joey. And she's right, you'll kick his ass.
Yeah, it's kind of
Joey,
not great.
if he gives up, he's literally going to fucking die if he gives up, Joey. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Yo, you can do it.
Joey, if he doesn't win, your sister's going to stay blind forever, too.
Hey, no,
Your
I got my money. I'm
sister,
out.
Joey.
I folded.
Joey.
then it switches back over to Bakura, and they use the he uses magic to bind everyone up.
Remember when Bakura used actual magic?
Millennium
Yes.
bondage.
Millennium Bondage. Oh, that's good.
Meanwhile, down below on the duel floor, I attack your clam. My clam catches your attack.
Oh, my clam
Oh,
doesn't allow
no.
any intruders.
So let's see.
Oh.
First off, Wide Red Archery will become a Gyaru when she became a Toon. The note after that was talk
Became a
about
what?
bimbofication.
Please don't. my major note is I'm still upset after almost 20 years that it's manga Ryuran and everything else is a Toon.
Yeah, I know, that's really annoying.
Yeah.
Also, second note, if I had a dime for every time a clam caught my sword, I'd have 20 cents.
Probably wouldn't have a lot of.
Also, Roxas for reference, a Gyaru, if I remember correctly, Gyaru is like it's a weird fashion trend in Japan from I think like the 90s of just like super tan skin, blonde hair, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what Jinx was based off.
No,
of.
that one was Gonguro or your Mamba style.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Anyway,
One of my notes is another trap. I, like spelled I, E-Y-E. Can't believe it, because Millennium I. Get it?
Hey, I see what you did there. S-E-E.
Lord.
That was a good joke.
So can we all just say that Doppelganger is a precious boy?
Doppelganger's pretty good.
Doppelganger.
We can say that, but we must also acknowledge that Pegasus hired an animator, programmed that animator to literally give Doppelganger the most extra bullshit, and then probably timed his monologue to do the finger waggle.
No, Doppelganger's just alive.
Yeah, it's just
No,
it's just a living. Listen, the holograms are alive. and
Cartoons
act on
aren't
their
real,
own.
you fools.
Then how is my?
Oh, I am.
Then how is Betty Boop, my wife, here in my room? Checkmate.
Wow, really? Betty Boop of all. Wow.
Did you not
Okay.
see fucking the comic series Mr. Boop? Because it's fucked up.
No, I haven't.
It's really fucked up. It's really good. It's
I
really
thought you
fucking
literally
weird.
were just like, I'm ride or die simping for Betty fucking Boop. And
Why
I'm
would I
like,
fucking do that? to
okay,
Betty
that's-
Boop?
So
thank God, because I was concerned about your taste
Fucking-
level.
It's all about fucking Jessica
so
Rabbit.
fucking when when Doppelganger turns into Toon Summoned Skull,
That thing's creepy.
Yes.
that thing's great. And my first fucking note on that, my only fucking note on that was just, I feel like Carl's gonna say this too. When you go down on her like Toon Summoned Skull's
Nope.
going like blah, 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 blah.
I didn't say that. I said, please stop shaking its head like that, please. I was terrified of it
Right.
going like for like a minute straight.
Stop.
I'm like, no. But now that you mention it, yes, I would indeed go down like a porky pig. The same way that summoned skull would.
I mean, good, doing to others and all that jazz.
Exactly.
There's that gif. There's that fucking gif.
Oh, God, you have a gif of it. Of course you do. Unfortunately, Vegas can't read gifs, so I cannot put this in the actual video. But
So
You
bad.
just gotta go get a clip from it and just play it.
cut it all into frames and then just
There you
clump
go.
all the frames together.
no, if people wanna see it, they can go to episode 36 themselves.
Oh, put it up on our Patreon.
Oh, maybe. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Just put the
Just no
gif of
context.
Summoned Skull up on Patreon out of context. Fuck it. Thank you, Kat, for interrupting my podcast by getting into a box in the middle of it and making noise. Thank
Yeah.
you, Peaches. You're great.
Yeah.
Love me, meow.
At one point, Pegasus makes a joke and then laughs at it, and I was like, Pegasus would laugh at his own joke.
Tough
He
crowd.
would, yes. Well,
I
why
love
are you
it.
all
Pegasus
so
is that
glum?
I love that he's
Pegasus
just
is like that sibling you have that when you're playing split screen, they look at the other,
Yeah. I
other
love
side of
that
the screen.
Pegasus
They're like,
is
no,
like-
no, I wasn't looking.
Pegasus is like my doppelganger can copy any card on the field, so I choose your summoned skull, and he's like, but that's in the graveyard. He's like, and the graveyard's on the
And
field.
where is the graveyard, you boy?
Get owned, Yugi boy.
Technicalities, schmechnicalities.
Manish.
We're gonna get to my favorite one of those in episode 37.
Yeah, I can't believe they did it fucking twice in this episode.
I love it so
I
much.
almost shit my pants.
But the ending at 36 where Bakura is not sus, and I was like, wait, is he actually a good guy?
Yeah, but Korra's just like, Taya's the imposter, Tristan.
Oh, if he
And he's
grabbed,
like, okay, I believe you.
he grabbed fucking Tristan and pulled him up. I'm like, damn, that little Brit boy got some strong ass arm.
Yeah.
I also
Don't worry, Tristan. I'm not going to let you fall.
yet.
Yet.
I've written down the most real note that I possibly could.
Oh.
If I had the power to read minds, I'd do the same shit Pegasus does. Like, I'd
mean,
let
yeah.
people know full well I can respond to the thoughts like, oops, sorry, was that private? I'm so ashamed. I should know better sometimes.
Oh man, that guy over there is so hot. You should go ask him
Thank
out.
you. Oh, you mean him? Oh, I'm so sorry.
What the fuck? How did you? What? I wasn't.
Can you hear what
I
I'm
know
thinking?
what you're thinking.
Yes.
No, it's got to be a trick. Oh, not this shit again.
I'd fully fucking do that. Someone would be like, "Should I get pizza or Chinese for dinner tonight?" Like, what do you have? What do you have yesterday? Are you thinking like maybe like sausage pepperoni pizza or something? You want to get like egg foo young, some sesame chicken? They'd be like, "What the fuck?" Like, oh, I'm sorry. It was a personal thought. I apologize.
Oh no, the funniest part would be if like they didn't realize he was responding to their thoughts at first, and it's like, sausage pizza actually sounds pretty. Wait, what the fuck?
Now you see the worst part about that is that eventually you'd read the mind of someone who's just like, I can't wait to go home and fucking kill my wife. I bought this big gun to shoot her with, and you're like,
That's why you call 911.
Yeah. Hey, 911. I read this guy's mind, and he said he's gonna shoot his wife. Can you go and stop him?
Here's what you do. You say, "Hey, 911, this guy, I think this guy bought a gun and might be planning to do something unsavory with it. Could you, check this out?"
Hello, police. I'm a magical, gay man with purple hair who needs you to go check out some dude who bought a gun to shoot his wife. I heard him thinking about it.
Now imagine if Pegasus.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Imagine while Pegasus is like reading Yugi's mind, he could see the little force ghost of his grandpa like showing up. So Yugi's like, I have to remember what I'm fighting for, and he's like, Yugi, there's a ghost behind you.
Yugi, look out! And then Grandpa
Yugi, what the
Moto
fuck?
runs him over while fading backwards into the Shadow Realm.
Pegasus pulls out a fucking proton pack, just starts blasting the ghost of Solomon Moto. I got this, Yugi boy. I've been exterminating ghosts for years. This castle was full of them.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I made most of them, sure, but you have to learn how to clean up your messes.
There's a reason I'm like level 99 in Phasmophobia. We should play that later tonight.
We should. That's a good game.
I love that Bakura is just about to summon an army of the damned, just like a British person would.
We love our British audience. Thank you guys for listening.
Who?
Yeah, we love our British audience. Who we don't like is
not
Evil
me.
Bakura.
Fucking
We
loving
love
those
you.
imperialists.
That's one of the bad ones.
We
What
love
Carl
all
says
two
is not
of you who
reflective views of
continue
the
to watch
podcast.
us.
We go down by 2 views, and I'm like, oh no, I'm so sorry. A public apology to the British. Fuck you.
Yeah, started off with
Pegasus
that,
just
with
looks
that
up
sigh.
at the people up at the fucking cheering squad, and he just locks eyes with Bakura, and he's just like, drown in it.
Drown in it.
I put up my public apology to the British, and I go, hey, look, at least you guys aren't the fucking French.
Every one of our French viewers, I mean, he is right.
I mean, you didn't have to say it. It was very hurtful.
I mean, shit, he's right. We hate being French.
Not
Fuck the
racist.
France.
Episode 37!
Episode 37,
At least they're not French Canadian.
where Yugi has the bright idea of like, put Dark Magician behind a hat, and then Yugi gets to select the hat, and Teia's like, oh good, now Pegasus won't know where he is. Like Teia, if Yugi knows where he is, then Pegasus also. How long
Just
have you
like
been watching
head
this
slams
already?
against
40
desk.
minutes? It's been 40 minutes, Teia?
It
Oh,
hurt.
thank God. Pegasus will never find out that he's under the left hat. You hear that, Pegasus? The left hat.
Teo, what the fuck?
I want money.
I mean, shit, bitch, okay.
Oh man.
Damn.
But yeah, it is just like every episode the show's like, remember he's psychic. He can read minds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. Did we tell
Even
you guys
though
that he can
Yugi
read
forgets
minds?
it every single episode.
The thing is, I thought that magical hats, like, randomly shuffled around the monsters where no one would know where they are.
In the real life card game, yes.
But then-
on a holographic field,
Yeah, but then it's like,
just like,
Yugi
okay,
decides
touch,
which one he goes
touch
in.
a space.
That's stupid.
That's
It
where
should
it
be
is
just
now.
completely random.
Yeah.
But also, I was like, Yugi, are you fucking stupid? You just have to switch between the two of them. You don't have to banish the spirit from your fucking mind. And then I was like, oh, wait, no. That's what you mean. You mean, like, just two separate minds working together. All right, I got you. He worded it
So,
very
in
weirdly.
A little bit.
In the actual, like, physical card game, Magical Hats works by you choose 2 spell and trap cards from your deck and 1 monster in your main zone. You special summon all of them as normal monsters in face down defense position.
And you just shuffle them
and
around.
then shuffle the position.
Yeah.
I think we've discussed this 2 other times, talking about magical
I think
hats.
we've only discussed it one other time, but it was like when Magical
It was the
Hats
Paradox
first
Duel.
showed up. So, yeah.
I believe it was the Paradox Duel.
I think it was too.
It's actually a really good card if you have any, like, spell and traps that rely on getting into the graveyard.
Yeah. Or if you just want to like thin out some useless spell or traps for a given duel and like get them out of your deck. Because I think after one turn, all of them go to the graveyard, and if the monster wasn't destroyed, it stays on the field.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a win-win no matter what you do. Either way, you keep the monster on the field, or if your spell and trap cards can be activated in the graveyard, cool. Instant activation.
I like seeing Yugi and the spirit of the puzzle standing next to each other because it's like 5'11" over 6 foot.
Even though realistically he remains like 4'8".
Yeah. That's the joke.
The entire time, technically. And the entire time that Yugi was just like, hey, Spirit, I need to talk to you. My first thought was just Yugi going like, yo, dude, the landlord's coming, and if we don't want to get kicked out of this apartment, I need your stoner ass to go.
I'm just like, imagine.
I need you to leave the Mind Palace for like a couple days.
I was just like, imagine if like Pegasus managed to break through and you just see him walking down the corridor with like a 7-Eleven slushie, just like, hey, Yugi boys, how's it? Oh, there's 2 of you. Well, I guess
like
we can make this less of a...
Yami, he's just like, get out of here. You need to go.
This would be less of a sexual encounter and more of an orgy, huh?
Yugi just like opens the door to the preschool and he's like, hey big guy, you gotta go. I'm sorry. My grandpa said you can't hang out anymore. It's
My
weird.
grandpa said it's my turn to use the Xbox.
My grandpa said he thinks you're gonna give me drugs. Please leave.
Nonsense, Yugi boy. Now smoke this joint. I don't know what that is. Don't be a pussy, Yugi.
I don't know what that is either. Incredible.
You see, it's like a tiny cat.
Oh, I love cats.
Oh, man.
You see that red archery girl out there? Imagine that, but on a woman's
Millennium
private.
Puzzle, Millennium Schmuzzle. Incredible. Iconic. Legendary. Thank you, Joey Wheeler. Dropping
fucking
historic quotes.
Mind Shovel was pretty raw. That was pretty cool.
I like that
Mind
they
Shovel is
immediately
very good.
told Pegasus their plan.
Right.
Well,
You
yeah,
see-
because Pegasus
you
can't
can't
do
read our
anything
mind.
about it, and
You
Pegasus
see,
has been
Pegasus,
using that strat.
We call this the mind shovel. They could have just not said that, and he wouldn't have done the shadow
to
game.
the left, to the left, to the left.
My whole thing is he would not have put them in the Shadow Realm to fuck up Yugi if they didn't mention the fucking plan.
That's so true.
That might be true,
Yeah,
but
man.
also when Pegasus has been fucking with you the entire game, you gotta admit, taking a little bit of revenge and just being like, "You don't know what card I said, do you, Pegasus? Go ahead, try and
Well,
find
yeah, you
out."
could just do
bitch,
that.
bitch.
You could just do that and not tell him the whole fucking thing you're doing, because then he'd be like, "How the fuck are they doing it? How?" And then when you beat him, then you go, "This is how we did it."
But
Because
then how
he
does the
doesn't put you
viewer
in the
know what they're
Shadow Realm.
doing as well, Carl?
They explained it earlier to themselves and the audience, Shibuya. That's how
They-
the
no, they
audience
didn't.
knows.
No, because he was like, I gotta tell you something, Yami, and then it
Yeah, and then they fucking cut to
Transitions.
them both just being like, "Yeah, well, let's just swap minds." Then Pegasus can't read my mind if I'm you, you know? They straight up said that before the whole explanation.
Oh,
So they could
the
have
other
just not
funny,
said it to Pegasus.
the other really funny thing is in the dub, in the dub specifically, it's like, oh yeah, we merge our minds when we duel. Whereas in the sub, it's like, oh yeah, there's another me, and then when I duel, I let him duel, so he's the one dueling, and then I just sit and watch. It's kind of neat, but I guess I have to duel this time, so I guess we can switch or something. I don't know.
I love them.
There's a lot of small differences between sub and dub that are just like, that changes some context of things. That's kind of important.
I love the cut back to Bakura and Tristan, and the guards just like, "You're not getting out of here in one piece." So I just wrote down, I love One Piece. One Piece podcast one, Shibuya.
No.
$4,000 on the Patreon, folks. We'll do it.
That's not a listed goal on the Patreon because that's not actually a thing that we're
it has
doing.
to be like 4,000, where
That's
like
what it
each
says,
of us gets
4,000.
1,000.
Exactly. That's what I
Hey.
said.
You said 1,000 on the Patreon.
No, I said 4,000 on the Patreon. So then we all get 1,000 each.
Hey,
That's $1 for every episode.
4,400. So we each get $1,100 a month.
Deal.
Patreon.com/Millennium Mike. 2 L's, 2 N's, MIC.
I always misspell that.
KEYMOU. Same. I keep spelling it with
Honestly,
one
at
N.
this at that point,
think I
fucking
spelled
podcast
wow.
becomes my full-time job.
Yeah.
I can't. I live in New York.
We'd have to name it like the Millennium One Piece.
The Millennium Straw Hat.
The Millennium fruit. Which
That's actually really
The
good.
Millie fruit.
Or the Millie fruit.
Bad.
Millie fruit. That's really good. That's really funny.
Oh, man. What were we talking about? What's going on in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Fucking Bakura summoned a straight up man-eater bug. And that was a nightmare.
Yeah, it was doing its job.
It just ate he just murdered a bunch of people.
Yeah,
Bakura,
the bug eats men. That's the point.
Bakura from the Duelist Kingdom's most wanted list? Bakura who's on an FBI watch list for manslaughter?
Bakura from jail? Bakura from the local 6 o'clock news? Oh no.
What
Oh
are you
no,
in
dear, we're dead. We're done. We gotta go.
What are you in for, bud? Well, I ran up to this kid and I stabbed his eyes out. That's pretty hardcore. What are you in for, bud? I summoned a man-eater bug to eat a bunch of grown men, and then I bathed in their blood. That's pretty hardcore. What are you in for? I was just smoking some weed. Damn, metal.
Yeah, man. At this point, I was like, Pegasus, more like Pegasus sucks. Got him.
Got him.
Got him. It's honestly really funny how bad Pegasus is in this game.
Well, yeah, he's relied on his mind
His
reading
eye.
for so long.
His eye
He's
and his
actually
Toons.
gotten really bad at the game.
Yeah, I thought that
funny.
he used his magical neutralizing force and it destroyed Toon World, and then it was just like, oh no, only the opponent's field. Gotcha. That would have been so funny. He just destroys his own Toon World and goes, oh, whoops.
See,
I
the rules
forgot
of
what that
Yu-Gi-Oh
card
aren't
does.
well established enough for that to be an actual plot point yet. Maybe
but
in
that
Battle
would've
City that could have happened, but
That would have
not
been
here where
so
literally
funny.
anything goes.
That would have been hysterical. He just forgot how that works and destroys his own Toon World.
Yeah, and he's like, what? Excuse me? And Joey's like, hey, that destroys all spells on the field. Even I know that.
Vegas would be like, oh no. But this time for real, though. I'm not being dramatic about it. I like all the speed racer gasping going on.
Sorry, I just had a thought, and it was like Pegasus destroying his own Toon World, and Doppelganger gets an Infinity War moment of turning into dust, and he's like, no, my son, my boy. And then Doppelganger just makes sad cartoon noises.
Doppelganger goes, Mr. Pegasus, I don't
wah.
feel so good. It just fades into dust.
I wish I had the tools to do particle effects like that. That would be really good.
Perfectly toonified, as all things should be.
Yeah,
Toon World's great. I love Toon World.
Toon
Toon
World
World's
is very
pretty
good. I'm glad you've been enjoying it.
Sure, did your cat eat you?
No, I'm still here. Why?
Oh, I was about to say, oh, he's dead.
No, I was afraid the Reaper of Cards got you. Like, you got all those guards.
Oh no!
I was so happy to see him back.
hell is that thing? I'm gonna get ya.
Granny's gonna grab ya.
What the hell is that thing? That Grim Reaper looking thing? Hey, I'm coming for ya.
Hey, man,
What the fuck?
I got to do my
It's
job.
me, the Grim Reaper.
Catch me on Death Note tonight on Toonami. I love
Oh fuck.
seeing Pegasus freak out. It's like seeing this
pretty
motherfucker get his
great.
due recompense is incredible.
Yes, it is.
Also, Taya just like standing there with this vacuous smile, just like like she has no soul. It's
She's
fucking
empty
awful.
inside, yes.
Yuki's winning.
See, that's why Pegasus couldn't
hole
steal
in my
their
pocket.
souls. There's nothing in there.
There's nothing there.
Oh god, they're teenagers. There's nothing in there. Oh no. I can't steal their souls. They're millennials. You see, it works because millennium. I'm funny.
And then Joe goes, no, you're not.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Seriously, though,
My
when
landlady's
will
gonna
I
think
get a
I'm fucking
handsome
insane.
spirit?
She's gonna hear me fucking cackling like a parrot that's dying, and she's gonna call the cops on me.
Yeah, so some days are like that, and I'll have someone
Your
barge in my
landlord just
room and
comes
go,
up and
what
she's
the fuck,
like-
are you dying? You sound like you're dying. What is going on?
Your fucking landlord just comes up to you, Carl, and she's just like, "What the fuck's going on up here?"
I'm just like, hey,
You're
listen,
like, "Oh,
the spirit of
Nothing.
Yu-Gi-Oh's possessed me.
nothing. Please don't kick me out. I won't kick you out.
If you take part in a shadow game.
The alimony.
Oh no, oh no."
Speaking of the spirit of Yu-Gi-Oh, when will I get a handsome spirit twink to tell me I'm good at a card game and that he's proud of me?
Never. I'm sorry.
I know that, but you don't have to say it.
I didn't want you to find out this way.
Well, I mean,
I can have
Shibuya,
hope.
there's an easy way to do it. You just have to go to Egypt. You have to find a guy
There's an easier way to do
who
it
randomly
than
walks up to you, and he's just like, you have a great thirst inside of you."
that. There's an easier way to do that. First, you take a hose and your car, and then you lock all the doors in your garage and block off all the entrances.
Carl! We're not doing that.
I didn't see that coming. My brain was going, "Oh, Carl's gonna make a funny haha joke of you do a wet t-shirt car wash
Yeah,
thing."
yeah,
No.
no, I thought it was just gonna be like,
You
yeah,
wanna see-
so
hey.
you take the hose and then you wash your car and then you drink straight from the hose when you're done washing your car, cause damn, you're thirsty.
No, you see, you wanna see some spirits. You got to be willing to go the extra mile.
Carl, please.
Jesus Christ.
You take the hose and then you beat my son.
No.
And then Carl's landlady is like,
I used the power of my Millennium Chastity device to fuck your day up.
No, it'd be the Millennium Chonkla. Let's go.
No, it's the Millennium Cage. For all your
All
age,
awful. All awful.
you are still locked in there.
The Millennium Belt.
"Chemo, get the Millennium Cage." "Sir, it's just an iron cage you painted gold and slapped an eyeball onto."
Yes,
"I
whatever."
know.
It's part of my
Just
branding.
be glad I don't
Kiba.
make you. Just be glad I don't make you go get the Millennium Go-Go cage.
Sir, that's my favorite one.
I know.
I bought the little outfit and everything.
I know. I got you the little underwear with the eyeball right over the crotch.
38.
The Shadow Realm.
I might draw that and put that on my NSFW Twitter as advertisement for this.
I mean, do what you want.
Free country. You're allowed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Put it
like right
in
at the
spank
start,
bank.
Tristan just throws Bakura. Not Bakura, Mokuba at Bakura.
Just fucking
As like a
shuts him.
distraction, just like, "Here, catch." And I was like, "What? Don't."
Yes. It's like, here, think fast, child. And it's like, oh great,
yeah,
it's what I
no.
wanted. Oof.
My fucking first note for episode 38 was just yeet the child, and then immediately after yeet the golden frisbee.
I'm
My
like, "What?
first note.
Just hold on to it."
My first note was
Well,
interesting.
no, because he doesn't want to get possessed.
But my second note was Tristan throwing this fucking child.
This
I-
bitch empty. Yeet.
Well, doesn't
Real talk.
Bakura just like summon the ring back?
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
So
just how
it's like,
magic works.
Also, I just fucking thought of something that I should have made as a note.
Yeah.
I have been joking all season that Tristan is basically just a fucking little angry chihuahua.
Yeah.
Imagine if he just threw the frisbee and then immediately the fucking chihuahua brain just activates like, "Go get the frisbee, go get the frisbee."
Jumps off the cliff. and goes,
Just,
"Wait,
just runs off the building.
Oh my god.
I wrote down, imagine if the Millennium Ring sat there on the island the whole series, and at the end, they're like, we need all of the Millennium items. And like, ah, shit, we gotta go back to Duelist Kingdom to find that ring. Good job, Tristan, you idiot.
Well, no. Then Pegasus comes in, and he's just like, "Hey, what's up, bitches? I figured you might need this. Don't ask me how I knew. I just figured."
Hey, what's up? My name is Pegasus.
Anyway, I
I'm
charge a
35 and I can
$10,000
barely
fee.
read because I
Goodbye.
lost an eye.
He did, that's true.
Yeah.
My name is Pegasus and I don't read.
No,
I only watch cartoons.
he read funny comic book.
You got me. This is really spooky.
Oh, man.
Joey's
So
fucking
hey,
great.
real talk. Relinquished.
Raw.
Is that just like, is that a unique monster that only Pegasus can summon with his eye?
No,
It's a monster he himself created, from what the episode said, I think.
Yeah, the implication is that it's one of the cards that he made one of and then hoarded.
Oh, okay.
And also, I love this monster, but I hate the fact that they animated it to have that fucking butthole stomach.
Yeah, same thing.
I was wondering what Carl was going to say about
I
that.
wrote, ew, that stomach mouth is so bad. No, 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 no. And then also relinquish draw. I also, the flesh shield that they all just sort of pop out of.
Yeah, the flesh shield has always been raw but gross.
It's like, oh, it's nasty.
The flesh shield isn't as bad as watching its fucking like mouth, stomach, butthole looking thing just
See, I
expand
never
and
really
contract.
got grossed out by it. Y'all are just out here thinking of it as a butthole, and that's what makes it worse.
Listen, when Relinquished is just looking at Curse of Dragon like...
It's like, damn, girl, do you poop, pee, and lay eggs from that? Because it looks like a cloaca.
I'm so tired already.
Just a big cloaca.
Hey, thanks for checking in. I'm still so fucking tired.
Got him.
Yeah, I didn't have any notes for the Shadow Realm fight.
I mean,
Same, actually. This one had my least amount of notes.
yeah, it only has 4 notes for me.
Yeah, I had a bunch of notes for like 35 and 36, and then like progressively just gets smaller and smaller. Episode 40, I just have one note.
Yeah.
I pretty much called this exact thing happening because it's a 5-part fucking duel. There's so many like fewer chances for us to be funny that
Well, yeah.
that we all just have so few notes now. I have like 6 lines per episode, and that's
So-
about it.
I just want to ask, is the power of the Millennium Puzzle just friendship?
No.
Because
No,
it
that's
should
the
be
power
a
of
thing.
Taya Gardner.
It's literally Carl. The power of the Millennium Puzzle is having a
Having
spirit.
the hot spirit.
Yeah, having
That's
a
it.
having a hot twink just inside
Having
of
a
you at all
hot twink
times.
and also being able to mind crush people.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh, right, Minecraft.
just-
Well,
'cause,
is that the power of the puzzle,
It
or is
would've-
that the power
it's
of
power of the puzzle.
Yami? You
It's the
sure?
power of the-
That's a
I'm
good
pretty sure it's
question.
power of the puzzle.
Because
That's a good question.
No,
We'll see
because
later.
the eye appears on his head. Whenever Pegasus uses his power, or they switch minds, that's when the actual pyramid puzzle thing glows.
Yeah. We'll see.
Whatever that.
I guess.
You guys know more than me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying that it would make sense if like the power of friendship went into the the Millennium Puzzle's power was activated by his friend's friendship or something, so that it would all make more sense when their spirits just sort of show up and block Pegasus from doing anything. I mean, I don't
No,
know.
the power of friendship is a power separate from the puzzle. It's just that, because they drew an emoji on their hands in Sharpie that one time, they have an unbreakable bond.
They're unstoppable
That
together.
marker really is permanent, huh?
Yeah, permanent on our souls.
Yes.
I drew a hand on my. I drew a hand. Holy shit! I drew a face on my hand once in Sharpie, and it explains a lot of things. I might have poisoning of some sort.
Yeah, maybe. I used to do that a lot too, so that's fair.
I still do that. So.
That's fair.
No, literally, like me and my wife put tattoos on each other. It's Sharpie like last week.
I just sniff Sharpies.
Oh, yikes.
I just huff that shit.
You know what I do? I press F. I press F. This is gonna be a serious moment that I fucked it up. I press F to pay respects to Baby Yugi, who's fucking dead.
I don't.
Oh, yeah, he just falls over.
He's sitting here like, I just gotta move fast, and he's like taking his time reaching for
All
the
I gotta
deck.
do-
It's like just a little faster. I just gotta
All I gotta
reach.
do is draw a card and read the card descriptions on the effects.
Okay,
and-
listen, Yugi boy, I like
Oh,
torturing
God.
you and all, but you need to move your hand a little faster than that. You're moving like a fucking snail.
Shut up! I need.
Shut
Card.
up! I gotta talk to Hades.
Oh, man.
I put this card face.
Holy shit, what the I'm sadistic, but like, oh my god.
Oh dear. So Chemo isn't here in the Shadow Realm to clean up this shit, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I don't have chemo or
Yugi is going to
croquet.
need chemo by the time I'm done.
Oh
Not the one spelled K-E-M-O.
no. Oh no.
God. I'd like to ask
I
you
just
all.
love the idea of Pegasus just like slowly being like, oh no, I'm sadistic, but not this sadistic.
Yeah, just it's slowly dawning on him. Oh, you're only like 12, right? You know, amidst the confusion
God,
of
I'm
trying to
killing
steal
a
your
child.
shit, I actually forgot that you were a literal fucking child.
He pulls out a mirror and he looks at himself in it and he goes, "Am I the baddie?"
Am I the bad guys? Chemo, am I the bad guy?
I'm sorry, you can't hear you.
You sound like a Banjo Kazooie character. What are you saying to me? I'll talk.
God, he's turned into...
Kazooie, we're really in it now.
All right, Yugi boy, I summon my next card, Daisan no Bakudan.
Yeah. I'd actually like to ask you all to once again play the game of what is the name in
Time Bomb.
Japanese for Jigen Bakudan. You
Time
really
Bomb.
think it's just Time Bomb?
I think it's just Time Bomb.
Okay, sure. Bio. Any guesses?
I don't know. Bomb.
It's a reround situation. It's literally just the literal translation, which is Time Bomb. It's Time Bomb in Japanese and it's Jigen
Got 'em.
Bakudan in English.
Got him.
Because it doesn't have to be censored if you don't know what the fuck it means.
Exactly.
True. Yeah.
That's kind of what I figured.
Which is dumb as fuck, but still
I also
very
only
funny.
know the word Bakudan because of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so thank you, JoJo's.
Yeah, I heard Bakudan and I was like, bites a dust? What?
Killer Queen Daisan no Bakudan. Baisa Dasto. That's where the funny sound effect goes in the editing.
Well, no, I don't have to edit it in. I can just have you shouting it. then I
I'm,
can
I'm,
just put-
I'm gonna shout the fucking Killer Queen time rewind sound effects.
No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put an image of Killer Queen with like a drawn on :3 face. That's all I'm gonna do. You don't need any more. Killer Queen is just too good.
It's true.
I'd also
Yummy boy,
like
there's
to-
a fucking ghost.
Yes. I want to point out one of the best lines in the sub right now, which is after Lil Yugi collapses and dies, Yami gets back up and just tells Pegasus, and I quote, "There's no game over until you break my spirit," which is fucking raw. Like, this man's
fucking good.
just watched a child die and he's like, "You're gonna have to break me if you want to win. I'm not giving up, bitch." And Pegasus
You
is just
can
like,
kill the other Yugi, but you can't kill me. You can also kill Tristan while you're at it.
"What?
Please. You can do it. I literally won't blame
Guys,
you.
why do I get the feeling Yugi just badmouthed me or something?"
Just do it.
Oh, I forgot. Last episode,
What?
episode 38 was the one where they're like trying to break through the bubble and just flying through it, huh?
Yes.
Or was
Yeah,
that
it's
this
like
episode?
portal.
No, that was 38.
That was just my only note with that was just fucking now you're thinking with portals.
Yeah.
Right?
It's so good.
Imagine they fucking like Joey's like, "Let me handle this." He just walks through slowly, and he just enters a Dark Souls style arena. Faces Gwyn, Lord of Cinders, and he's just like, "Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!"
Oh god. Oh shit.
Just like Pegasus, Reaper of Souls.
No, it's even
Come
better. He
here,
enters an
Joey
arena and
boy.
it's that fucking video of the dog with like the fucking flail and they're playing the fucking music over it.
Yes.
I love Sif, the Great Grey Wolf.
Sif is great. We put respect
Baby.
on that puppy's name.
Baby.
Baby.
If we concentrate our energies, we can do magic.
Shut the fuck off, Taya. Power
Shut the
down. Someone pull her plug.
See, I would have found it a lot funnier if, like, if their apparitions had appeared just in front of Yugi, and he was like, guys, I'm trying to stare Pegasus down to intimidate him. What are you doing? And he's like, hey, you don't worry about it. We're doing magic.
Hey, you, don't worry. I'm from Brooklyn. I know how to intimidate someone. Pulls out a Glock.
Pulls out the purple Fortnite Nerf
Whoa.
gun.
Be careful where you point that thing, Joey boy. I'm not messing around
Yeah,
here.
I stole this from Keith.
I stole this off of Keith's body after you made him shoot himself. You mean he fell into the hole? What? Did you guys
When
see him
did
fall
that
into a
happen?
hole? I saw him fall face first
I'd
into
like
a
you to
cave.
know.
What?
I'd like you to know I've been dropping very out of context things in discussion in your server. So far, I've dropped the GIF of Summoned Skull, Banjo and Kazooie,
Okay.
and now the Dark Souls dog.
Good. They'll get to this point and be like, that's what that was about.
Yeah, they're gonna hear you saying that and be like, oh, this bitch.
They're gonna post PogChamps in that chat.
Maximillian
gonna be
Pegasus
real
is
good.
still a very good idea that I think you should capitalize on at some point.
That's good.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I can feel it. The power of Teya's thirst.
Episode 39.
That's
Oh,
We're
but
just
title of
30
the
episodes
I
away
love
from
Pegasus
nice.
saying like, no fair, and it's like you literally read mine. the
You've
entire
literally
time.
been cheating this entire time. Yeah, it's really funny.
This isn't fair. You stopped me from cheating. Fuck.
Get owned, Maximillian Pegabitch. That's it. Yes, that's it. That's the own. We've done it.
It took you a bit there, huh?
Yeah, well, it took me less time than it'll take you to try to read my mind now. Haha. Owned.
Well,
Look, Yugi is the
much
one who's
like
good at
the out of-
comebacks. I'm not great with this sort of thing.
Well, much like the out-of-business phone company your last name sounds like, I'm about to put you out of business, Yugi Moto. Okay, that one was a bit of a stretch. I'm off my game today.
I feel that.
Well, if you're off your game, let me give you some words of encouragement from our old friend Solomon Moto, who just appears to Yami and just goes, Yugi's not dead. The unshakable devotion of his friends keeps him alive, as he's like pulled back into the darkness by a cane. It's so funny as shit.
I love this, like, their friendship actually straight up blocked Pegasus from seeing shit, and I'm like, this is so fucking stupid, but it's so raw.
The best shonen shit is shonen shit that's so sincere about itself that it's shamelessly stupid.
Yes. Also, like, Yami Yugi just taking Relinquished with Jigen Bakudan in it. I was like, why would you want that? It's gonna blow up on your
Yeah,
side.
he literally hadn't even seen Yugi's last spell card yet.
Yeah. And Pegasus looks at it and he's just like, go ahead, take it. I'm good with that. And he's just like, no, I summon a magician of black chaos.
So I think the idea was effectively that, and this is just me basing it off of the fucking Duelist Kingdom rule set in EDO Pro. I think, going based off of that, if you end a turn without monsters on your side of the field, but your opponent has monsters on their side, you automatically win. Because there's no attacking life points directly.
But that's happened multiple times in the series, hasn't it?
No.
I feel
Every time... Every fucking time they end a turn, they've had a monster on their side of the field, either face down or face up.
Well, once again, the early anime rules
stupid.
are stupid and make no fucking sense.
Stupid. It's stupid.
It's stupid.
You know,
Let me fucking find this.
you know
real
what's
quick.
not stupid? Magician of Black Chaos.
No, he's raw.
I wrote
love
the
him.
word raw more in these set of episodes than I have in any other set of episodes.
Good.
Because it's just, I thought it had 3,000
Okay.
attack for some reason.
Here
I
it
thought
is.
so
Here
too.
it is.
But apparently not.
They
Mandela.
they turned Duelist Kingdom into its own like rule set for EDO
Turned the
Pro.
frogs gay.
Remove this card from the duel immediately, and if you do, all cards you own, if all cards you now own compose an invalid deck, your opponent can make you lose the duel. Otherwise, draw one card if this card was in your hand. If both players agree, apply the following rules. Players cannot attack directly. Players can normal summon in face-up defense position. Players can normal summon set level 5 or higher monsters without tributing. If a monster on the field is destroyed by a card effect, each player takes damage equal to half the attack on the field of the destroyed monster they controlled. Only one monster is allowed to declare an attack per turn. If a player fails to summon any monsters during their turn when they didn't control one, they will automatically lose the duel at the end of their turn.
Didn't Yugi not have a monster on the field?
That last bit is a little bit
nothing
much,
cards?
but the rest of the rules are interesting.
Yeah.
I think he had something else on the field.
I don't know. That's stupid.
I thought he did.
Anyway, I love the money shot of Pegasus and Yugi with the aura around them.
It's so good. Like, no wonder they use that shit for the intro.
Yeah, it's like, yo, we seen that in the intro. There it is, the money shot, baby.
Yeah. Money shot still fucking slaps.
I love going. That's true. That's very true. I love going from being hype about something to being absolutely disturbed by it. For example, here we go. It's Thousand Eyes Restrict time. God, that's so gross. Never mind. I want to vomit.
Yeah, you forget about
You're
Thousand
so
Eyes Restrict
gross.
until he reappears at the end of this duel and is just like, I
was like, yeah, this is
I have
good.
a
This is the
thousand eyes. All of them are staring directly into your soul.
Yeah, it's like, this is
And
the
they will
raw
not
shit.
cease
Oh
until
no.
you give me your credit card number and the 3 digits on the back.
Also, watch this. I rave, I rave, I rave. Fucking cool, right?
You know what's better than an eye rave? Karibo Party.
Karibo Party's pretty good.
I love Karibo.
Oh no.
Karibo's so damn good, dude. I love him, and he's the weakest monster in Duel Monsters, but he explodes on contact.
Yeah, since when was that a thing? Because that didn't happen in the last duel.
It's so funny.
I summon Karibo, 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 and Karibo.
I'd written down also when Yugi ended up like, come on, I gotta do something to beat this monster. I just wrote down, is Yugi a member of a rock band from the 1970s to the 80s? Because he's in some dire straits.
Alright, I use the effect of Thousand Eyes Restrict to target your Dark Magician, absorb it, and gain its attack. Nope, you have to target my fucking fuzzball.
goes,
Okay.
Nope.
No, what?
Karibo.
What? That doesn't make sense. No, I'm targeting Dark Magician. No.
Nope. Karibo.
Here we go. Here we go. Karibo, Karibo.
This is
Yeah.
bullshit.
It's
Karibo.
It's like the fucking the Chuck test, the meme, but it's just nope. Karibo.
I forgot about Chuck Test.
Oh god. You know what would be great if we could make
callbacks.
Karibo into the new Chuck Norris.
Nope, Karibo.
Karibo memes for 2020.
Karino.
I hate that.
Oh god, fucking.
I just had a really bad thought now, Shora. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the thought of
Share.
Karibo, and it's Karibo with Yugi's hair.
I think that exists.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like when Jaden wakes up in the morning.
Yeah,
Nope.
actually.
You should have him switch from like the little puffball to like an actual like puffball with arms and legs.
So I have to
God.
ask.
Just like realistic, like actual like human length arms and legs with a
It's
little
like those
puffball in
pictures
the
of
middle.
Toad with human legs.
Yeah. No,
So
I hate
I-
the pictures of
I
Toad with
have
human
to
legs
ask.
and a real ass diaper.
When Yugi and the spirit high-fived,
Yeah.
do their hands go through each other?
They did.
I
I mean, only one of them is corporeal
good.
at a time, and the other is literally a force ghost, so that makes
So I was
sense.
just like, that's so fucking good.
It's really good.
It's so funny.
It's so good.
I also like how Pegasus left his whole deck. It's just like,
Right?
steal his
That's-
cards.
that's just what to say
Steal
that.
all of them.
And they're all like thrown everywhere.
Yeah.
I just see him like turning around and just chucking them back behind him as he
I'd
leaves.
be over there picking them all up like, this is my deck now. I'm going to use this and beat everyone and be the best.
Right.
Hey, fun fact. In the sub, when Yugi does the magic box to get Dark Magician out of Relinquished, Pegasus is just like in really thick English, he's just like, "What? God damn!" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, that's a fair and accurate reaction to how duels go."
Did it sound like Joseph Joestar?
No,
Damn.
not at all.
Oh no!
Joseph Joestar English is really good. It's unmatched.
Son of a bitch!
Holy shit!
Hello! Hey! Bakura? Bakura from the watch list?
Bakura? Bakura from the knockoff Psychics Parlor doing tarot readings with a Duel Monsters deck in episode 40? That Bakura?
Whoa!
But
I love
yeah,
when they're like, where are the souls or whatever, and the guy's just like, not my department.
Not my
Like,
department.
please,
that's so good.
I was just like, please direct inquiries to the Lost Soul Department. Thank you.
Takes a drag off a cigarette. I don't know, kid. I only get paid to clean up shit and strip dance for Mr. Pegasus. I don't know about all that magic shit. I gotta wonder if Yami Bakura gave them their memories of the tower back, or if
I don't
that was
think
just a
he did.
convenient timing.
I think he was just bad at erasing their memories, and that makes it funnier. So that's my headcanon.
That's true. I love that they finally give us more of that Pegasus backstory they've been building up.
Man's
And it's like,
had
this is so sad.
perfect white hair since he was 10 years old. It's great.
I thought it was just a recap. I didn't know they gave us more information.
Oh no, the backstory. The only thing we knew was that he was like obsessed with this woman, and now we get like full backstory.
I think at some point he mentioned
Didn't he like freeze her or something? Incorrect.
no.
No,
I know that when he was watching,
you're thinking of actual Mr. Freeze.
I think when he was watching Joey's duel or Yugi and Joey's duel, he was thinking about how he'd lost the love of his life, and that's all that we pretty much knew. And this was building on more of it and more of his motivations for doing everything.
Yeah.
Wait, is there not there's not a shot of Pegasus sitting in front of his wife where she's
There
suspended?
is. They showed that scene where they're at the altar and then the flower comes up and takes her away before.
Yeah. That shot they had shown
did
before.
I dream that?
But no, it was when Bakura, Taya, and Tristan went up to the tower the night before the quarterfinals started. Because they went up there, they saw the portrait of Cecilia, and then Pegasus walked up, gave them just a hint of backstory, and then sent them to the Shadow Game dimension where they got to see a bunch of people chanting.
I could have sworn I had this vivid memory of him sitting down in front of her, and she's like dead but hung up.
I think you're going crazy, bud.
I think I am too.
I don't
What
think
the
that
heck?
I think
happens.
you're just combining a bunch of other tropes and
Probably.
I think you
making
watched
your own
Evangelion
scene,
and
which
mixed it with Yu-Gi-Oh.
granted would have been more dramatic.
I think you're thinking of Lilith in Evangelion being hung on the cross
I never watched that, so.
and combining it with Pegasus
See,
and his wife.
I thought you were thinking of Twin Peaks, but it's Pegasus and his dead wife.
Huh.
No, now I'm
that's
picturing
so
Croquet
weird.
as the fucking little guy in Twin Peaks.
I must have, because I
Croquet
think
in
I might
that
have watched
red
this
room.
last night, and I stayed up so late playing Melody of Memory. I wonder if I just watched this and then fell asleep and just filled in the rest.
Could be.
I wouldn't be surprised because I was also up late
Oh,
playing
man.
Melody of Memory and then immediately watching this.
Oh man.
I love getting to see not only Shadi, it's your birthday,
Shoddy.
but also some of the different Millennium items,
It's very good.
which I was I'm
The whole
surprised that
trek
some of
through
those
Yami's brain is really cool.
Yeah,
It
I'm
is very
surprised that they that some of those weren't claimed already. The ring was still there in the
When
whole
Pegasus
thing.
found it, yes.
Yeah. So I'm surprised that wasn't gone already, but also that was
It's
what,
the
10, 20
timeline of
years?
things. It's a little
Yeah.
bit weird, but Pegasus is much older than all the teenagers, so it's feasible that he would have gotten the eye first.
Also reminded me of the Millennium Scales and how bad they are.
Yeah, they're pretty damn bad.
I've got this funny stick. I've got this key. I've got this eye. I got scales. You want me to weigh something for you? I could tell you if this ton of feathers is heavier than this ton of iron.
So
They
the
were
funny
the
thing
same.
is,
We've gone over this.
Shoddy has both the key and the scales in the manga,
Yeah.
and the scales he uses to weigh Yugi's heart, like his soul.
Yeah, weighs
to
his thing.
fucking.
Yeah, to see
Yeah.
if he's worthy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's a very good scene. I think I read that,
Also,
actually.
I'm working on something terrible, and I
It
please
definitely,
be
like,
excited.
piqued my interest because I was like, what is Yami hiding?
Now let's.
'Cause
Yes.
he even said like he's hiding it from himself, right?
Yeah. Well, he also has amnesia, so it's more like his mind hiding it from himself.
Yeah, the implication is that even he doesn't know half the shit that he knows.
Yeah.
So it is a mystery.
I also would have to say that I would 100% if I went into some tomb with some guy and he was just like, I'm gonna give you this magic ancient artifact, and be like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go. I'm down for this. Can I snap my fingers
but
and
when
kill
he
people?
when he has to like shove it in the socket where your eye already is and then crush
Yeah.
your eye so it's bleeding
Yeah.
out.
I'd do it
Yikes.
still.
Would you?
Not for the eye. I'd do it for some other Millennium items, but not the fucking eye.
I'd do it for the rod, honestly.
The rod is one of the best ones.
Yeah, exactly. You could hit people with it. You can
Stab
smack
him
people
with it too.
Oh boy, I got this beanie stick. It has great and terrible power. I'm gonna hit
Hold
people
on, Bio.
with
Let me
it.
get you a photo of the Millennium Rod so you have a little bit of context for what
You
we're
can
doing.
see like the outline of it on the sarcophagus, which is why I bring it up.
Oh man.
Just a smacky stick. You just bap, 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 bap. Use it as a cane while you're walking around.
All right, I'm gonna put it in general. This is what the Millennium Rod looks like. It's a
Whoa.
stick you can beat people with and then stab them with.
Yeah,
Yikes.
Yeah, it's neat.
smack them up, baby. Go bap, 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 bap. Breaking some fucking kneecaps with that.
I thought it was pretty cool. Not cool. I thought it was pretty lame that freaking Yu-Gi walks up to the dark magician and he's like, "No, you can trust us," and then he does, and
You can trust
so I
me.
was just
Dark
like, "Oh my
Magician."
goodness, only the Pharaoh would be listened to by that guy," and it's like, duh.
Yeah.
I like that Yugi's room is just full of a bunch of kids' toys.
Yugi's room is a preschool. Yeah,
like,
it's funny as fuck.
This is the mind of innocence. Like, nah, dude, that's the mind of someone whose brain is underdeveloped.
I mean, he hasn't hit 25 yet, so literally yes, correct.
Yeah, exactly.
I still am not over Yami just going like, well, I have nothing to hide, bitch. Enter if you dare.
Yeah, I love that.
And now
Yeah,
that
and
you've
then
seen
there's
how
all these
confusing this
traps.
shit is, I will take my leave. Peace. And then he Maleficent's out of there.
I love that Shoddy is just like, this chamber is dank, and I wrote that, and then nothing for like 10 minutes, and went, oh, sorry, I got lost in the episode. I got too into it.
Oh, it's really good.
I was just like, this chamber is dank. Whoops, I've been watching the episode and not taking notes.
Hey, on good episodes, that's fine. This is actually a really good episode because we get a little more info about Shoddy, we get a little more info about Yami. It's good stuff. And just a funny little tidbit for the sub. They literally say Pegasus is American, and the only reason they can read his diary because it's written in English is because Taya's the smart one, and so she paid attention in English class in school.
Also, I'm pretty sure like there was the whole thing in season 0 where she was trying to like go to America to be a ballet dancer or some shit.
Yes.
So she was studying English also.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Which, of course, that's not in any of this because we never got season 0.
Yeah, of course not. But it's still just a funny thing to hammer home that everyone else is fucking incompetent except for Taya sometimes and mostly Yugi.
I also love Shoddy just being here like, a lot of this stuff reminds me of the Pharaoh from the ancient past. You know, the Pharaoh who made the cards and sealed all these evils away, this powerful Pharaoh. A lot of this is very
You know
Pharaoh.
the Pharaoh from Egypt?
The Pharaoh from the prophecy, the Pharaoh who was who locked away the Shadow Games 5,000 years ago, like the intro always says. That Pharaoh. Yes.
I wonder who this mysterious the Pharaoh is. Why didn't Yugi put together that the evil thief in Bakura's puzzle is the fucking one who stole the eye?
Because Tristan said he threw ring good.
Also, I'm pretty sure that Evil Spirit also said it was his intention to steal all of the items.
Yeah.
More than once.
Yeah.
In front of them all.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, Yugi, my dude, why don't you remember this shit? Why don't you go, maybe
Look,
that evil spirit is still around.
Yugi almost just fucking died. Yugi's allowed to forget.
I'm not agreeing with
Yugi
that.
literally, if it wasn't for the literal power of friendship being an actual thing, would have died in that shadow game. He's allowed to forget.
If I was Yugi, I would go up to Bakura and I'd grab him by the shirt and go, listen here, you little fucking flop. I'm gonna need you to be fucking straight with me right now. And tell me that you stole this fucking eye. Or I'm gonna punch you until
I'm not
the bleeding.
straight, Yugi. That's your first mistake. And then he punches him in the face.
I go, neither am I, bitch.
Hey Shibuya,
What?
Oh.
you inspired me earlier
no.
to make something terrible.
Oh, no.
That's why he's been silent.
Dear God. Hold on. Give me a second.
Don't look.
Oh, no.
Don't look. No.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I see, I'm not the one who suggested that. I suggested Karibo, but with Yugi's hair. That was Bio.
Bad.
Yes, Nightmare. You know what's not Nightmare?
This duel, because it was really good.
I mean, yes, but also getting to the last segment where we talk about our least favorite and favorite cards / plays.
My favorite play was Shoddy.
Shoddy.
I just like Shoddy.
Shoddy is very neat.
I think he's very cool. Also, Relinquished.
He's a cool dude. Relinquished is pretty raw, yes.
Relinquished is pretty cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. My favorite fucking monster, my favorite play, whatever. Magician of Black Chaos. Raw.
Good.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with the obvious choice here.
I mean, yeah. I just love Karibo, the funky little boy. Hundreds of them exploding on contact with the gross Thousand Eyes Restrict. And just like, and Yugi's just like, I take damage, but it's only 300 points of damage, bitch. What a power move. I love and respect it.
Bio, what was your favorite card in play?
Toon World.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Freebo. Shit.
Toon World still fucking slaps. You heard it here
I love
first,
Toon World.
folks.
It's my favorite.
Toon World does
Like when we
indeed
make
slap.
decks,
The Toon World theme fucking
please,
slaps.
Patreon people, when you vote, give me Toon deck because I need that.
I mean, when we because we still owe the people an October stream, because they voted for anime theme decks. You can make a Toon deck. Shora's made one, but you can make one as
Yeah.
well, and you can pit them against each other.
Get out of here, Shora. You're going down.
You're going down to my Toon deck, bitch.
I go down
Meanwhile,
to
I'm
Toons.
going in with an Exodia deck.
I'm going to beat you all with a machine deck.
I'm going to show you the true power of cartoons.
I'm just going to use trains.
See, if you were really going to show me the power of cartoons, you'd use Gem Knights and then sing the Steven Universe theme on a loop.
I mean, you're right. I didn't say I was going to show you the power of cartoons. I said I'm going to show you the power of machines and use trains.
Oh, fuck. I might have to make that deck, but that's not an anime deck.
Or the crystal gems. Always
At some
save
point,
the
we
day.
have to... At some point, we have to do a deck building thing where we're only allowed to use cards under the, oh god, which one is it? The fucking 2005 GOAT ban list.
Interrupting me wasn't very Jimmy
'cause-
of you.
Huh.
Yeah, you know, just like fucking Joey in in these episodes where everyone talks over him.
Get fucked, Joey.
You know how I feel in streams all the time.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't read the note, but hold on, let me go fucking find it. Because I did indeed write down, let's see. Where the fuck is it? It's, here we go. God, actually, I feel that so hard, Joey. I've been ignored and talked over too, with the little small face with the carrot nose.
Some days do be like that, Gordon. Anyway, least...
So what was everyone's least favorite card in
Freaking
play?
Thousand Eyes. Whatever that thing is called.
Thousand Eyes Restrict,
Ugh.
yeah.
Hate it.
No, it's raw.
My least favorite card was the beaver, and my least favorite play was the beaver attacking.
Beaver Warrior's a nice little lad. How dare you?
I don't want people to see my beaver.
It's not your beaver, it's Yugi's beaver.
I don't want people to see Yugi's beaver.
My least favorite card was Ryoran, and my least favorite play was Ryoran coming out of his shell and feeling just fine. Gotta be tell me because I want it all.
It started out with a kiss, and I'm like this. Technically, it's Yugi's grandpa's beaver, which is even worse. But
Nice beaver. I just had it stuffed.
hey, it's his deck, it's his beaver.
Yugi, you have to use my beaver.
Grandpa, I really don't want to see your beaver.
My least favorite card is, once again, the Living Arrow, because it really only works in the context of early Yu-Gi-Oh!, where you can basically make up literally whatever rules you want, and it just works.
Yeah.
I scrolled up and I found a note that I had missed that just made me collapse, which was, "You can't beat me, Yu-Gi boy. Come and join Kaiba in the Kumjian." I had written,
Come and join Kaiba in the jar.
I wrote dungeon, but then changed it. I was very tired.
If you had missed that note, I would have been so thankful.
That's why I knew I couldn't miss it, Shibuya. Yeah.
Never miss, huh?
You know,
Bet guess
like,
who doesn't kiss ya?
torturing Shibuya.
That's what I was born for. Welcome. Goodbye. Well, welcome to the end of this Millennium Microphone.
Welcome and then goodbye? What are we doing? What is our format now, Carl?
If you've enjoyed this podcast, please consider subscribing to patreon.com/MillenniumMic. That's MILLENNIUMMIC.
Good job. That was impressive.
Yes, well done.
KEYMOUSE Mickey Mouse style.
Okay. So, looking at the episode list. Do we want to do 5 episodes and have most of them be bad?
I forgot about the power beam.
Or do we want to do... No, that's too much. I can't ask y'all to do that many fucking episodes. Because after Aftermath, there's 5 episodes that are kind of bad, and then a 4-parter that's very, very good to close out season 1. But I can't ask y'all to do 9 fucking episodes. So
We also gotta think about, are we gonna bring in some trespassers since it's filler?
well, this is very short filler.
Yeah, it's a perfect time for trespassers. They don't have to be here forever.
What does trespassers mean?
We'll send them to the
Potentially,
Shadow Realm.
guest co-host,
Oh.
potentially, yeah. For now,
We're gonna be talking about that. We got a couple of weeks to figure that out.
yes, we do. For now, I'm going to say, next time we will be taking a look at episodes 41 through 45, starting with The Wrath of Rebecca and ending on Legendary Heroes Part 3.
Oh, I just
It's
felt
time
pain.
for filler.
Oh, I just felt so much pain in my
Oh,
heart.
did you remember who she is?
Oh, no, I knew who she was. I just, was dreading this moment.
Hehe.
It's time for filler arc.
It's time for Carl to go back to
Filler
wanting to
arc.
murder children.
Oh no!
I hope you're ready for non-canon filler arc.
Yeah, anime only filler time. Let's go.
There's like 7,000 of these,
Yeah.
and most of them are bad.
Yes. We'll see you all next time, though.
Bye, everybody.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who's this duck?
Thank you for listening to the Millennium Microphone. This podcast is something all 4 of us are very excited to be making and putting out. So if you like what you hear, make sure to follow everyone's social media to keep up to date. And if you know someone that you think would like our show, show them an episode. Send them to our Patreon at patreon.com/millenniummic. Spreading the word helps us a lot, helps us give you more content. It's a win-win. We have a lot of upcoming ideas for this show, for stuff to offer our patrons, so please keep an eye out for that. But none of that is possible without viewers like you. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you next duel.